Hi Aries, and welcome to Saturn's Secrets. This is your May 2021 Tarot Scope. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Also, I'm now taking any astrology or tarot bookings for May 2021 if you'd like to book a space. So Aries, this is an interesting time of building for you. But it's also going to shake your belief system somewhat this month. There's going to be a lunar eclipse at the end of the month in Sagittarius, and if you want a full astrological breakdown, that video is linked below as well. But for now, I'm just going to let you know that this particular eclipse, the energy that we're building up toward, is going to be a time for you to release any belief systems, any religious connotations or thought patterns or ways of thinking that keep you feeling kind of stuck. Anything that doesn't serve you anymore, that can happen in life. People can change their belief systems, their religious perspectives. Sometimes they can move away from something that feels like it made sense for a very long time, but it doesn't make sense anymore. So for you, that could be that you're realizing within the last year or so that you stopped believing in something, or that you've had a new belief system in place. Some people could have stepped away from tarot or astrology, in which case, why are you here? But they could have moved towards Christianity, or it could be that you have done the opposite. So it just could be that around this eclipse you realize what you believe in and what you don't, or you're supporting people in a teaching role or a role where you can help them expand and feel very optimistic and positive. I like this for you. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, feeling optimistic, feeling joy, feeling good, feeling like something is really working out the way that you wanted it to. Now, Jupiter, which I associate with the 9 of Cups because it's to do with wish fulfillment, it's to do with faith, it's to do with expansion. Jupiter is moving into Pisces. And for you, this is going to be expanding, again, this inner belief system that you have that's largely based on your subconscious experiences. I know a book is out at the moment that's called What Happened to You, and it's about how everybody actually, no matter how big, how small, no matter how significant in memory, how everybody does walk around as an adult, shaped by experiences from their childhood or feelings from their childhood. And sometimes, life gets in the way. We don't all have time to indulge in emotions, indulge in talking everything out. It's different time periods as well. A lot of people grew up in a time period where that wasn't a thing. So sometimes when Jupiter moves into the 12th house, we can have this expansive energy of healing, what we want to heal, what we're suddenly aware of. And for you, the next couple of months could really be a moment to look internally and see how your childhood, particularly maybe even your relationship with your mother, but maybe your relationship with motherhood, whatever these feelings are, is seemingly coming up for you this month. And also there seems to be, with the 9 of Cups and the Empress, a lot of abundance coming your way. Abundance in the material, but also abundance of opportunities, an abundance of possibilities, and an abundance, hopefully, of confidence, because the new moon in Taurus is going to be a beautiful one. It's going to connect with your inner world, your 12th house of your subconscious, of healing, and it's also going to be in positive alignment with your career. So it's possible around this time, Aries, that you could be manifesting into your life a pay rise, a substantial income, more money to work with, play with, that kind of thing. So let's see what we get for you. Oh yes, the Page of Pentacles. It could be a new financial opportunity, actually. So Queen of Wands, we have the Empress, we have the 9 of Cups again. Funny how they come out again, isn't it? The Devil, and we have the 2 of Wands. Interesting, Aries. Okay, so let's just present these in a way that's a little bit prettier. Right. Okay, so Saturn's going retrograde this month. I immediately see that with you over here. So some of you have become maybe a little bit obsessive about the future, or about plans, or about the way something's going to play out. It could be that you're really trying to control something in your life, or control your destiny in some way that is possibly working against you. For some of you, the Devil card in your challenge represents people around you that are domineering, controlling, obsessive, or it could just be that you're having these obsessive, maybe even intrusive thoughts that just make you feel like you're not quite yourself at moments. It may also be on the other end of the spectrum that you're feeling very out of control. You're feeling very preoccupied by your own mind or by your situation, or you're feeling really intensely about something in your life. Now, this is likely to do with the fact, Aries, that we just had a full supermoon in Scorpio, your 8th house, which is very primal, but it's a very obsessive side of the sky for you. It's a side of the sky that represents jealousy, paranoia, a need to control, a need to generate, a need to succeed, a need to have power. And maybe you don't necessarily feel like you do have it. The only way that this is coming up for you, though, is that maybe with that Devil card, Jupiter moving into your 12th house is expanding on maybe where you felt you have had a lack of control and you're afraid of going through that again. Maybe you're noticing with Jupiter there that there's some toxic habits or beliefs or actions that just don't fit you anymore and fit where you're going, because a lot of you have a really wonderful opportunity on the horizon this month, and it seems to be 2nd house related. So maybe for you, it's going to be a new job or a new role, or you're not necessarily maybe coming into it, maybe you've come into it, or maybe you're just looking at your options in terms of your future. I do feel like there's a lot of that there, and this can be a good thing, because with the 9 of Cups you might feel like you have so many possibilities. Really, there's a choice for you, Aries, this month to choose between anxiety or excitement, because they're the same feeling. It's just to do with interpretation. They're the same chemical response in your brain. And you have a choice to make, you have a path to take, but you're not quite sure if you're excited or anxious about the possibilities of what could be in the future. So that's interesting. That one's actually very intriguing. It seems that some of you are about to step out into a new path. Maybe you are graduating. Maybe your university schooling or your education system is wrapping up around the end of May, June time with that eclipse. Maybe some of you are getting ready to travel, but maybe you're a bit nervous about traveling. Maybe some of you are getting ready to embark on the next phase of a relationship. Whatever it is, there's a choice here, Aries, whether you're excited or anxious about the possibilities. And sometimes possibilities present themselves in moments where we're not entirely happy about that. It might be that something didn't work out and now you've all these other possibilities that you could choose from, or these other opportunities to take, but you wanted that path, you know, or you wanted that timing, something like that. It could be that you're in two minds about this. With the Empress in the middle, what you want, a lot of you want to feel that this next path in your life has a lot of fruit to bear, that it's going to work for you, that it's going to present you with more opportunities. Something that's going to keep multiplying is more what you're looking for. And I feel for a lot of you, potentially with the Devil card there, you've had a lot of quick fixes. You've had a lot of, let's do it this way, right away. You know, that's kind of the shadow side of the realm, is that sometimes you can be impulsive and move towards something at lightning speed, not realizing that it would be better to temper that response to know, you know, what path you're actually going to take or what that's going to entail, rather than just a simple yes right away. Something like that. But the 9 of Cups, what's beautiful though, as well as the Empress, is that you seem to have a wish coming true. For some of you, it looks as though, particularly females, it looks as though you have news to celebrate that could be to do with feminine things, you know, creation, nurturing. It could be feminine pursuits such as designing, that kind of thing. I'm intrigued by that. Let's clarify the 9 of Cups as a wish fulfillment. What is this for you, Aries? The Tower. Interesting. The Tower in your favor. Positive change. Big positive change. That's probably why the Devil card's there, because it's very hard to be completely comfortable with big positive change in the world. Okay, so for a lot of you, this wish fulfillment is to do with traveling to look forward to with the eclipse. There could be news about travel plans. There could be an opportunity to travel. Travel plans could be full swing underway. You could be for sure, with an eclipse in your 9th house, be learning about long distance travel. For a lot of you, it could be something that you've been brewing for quite a while, something you've been working towards. So it could be to do with your body. It could be that you've had a long-term fitness goal or health goal and you're finally seeing the results of this. So let's see what this next path, this Two of Wands, is. Three of Pentacles. It's a path of teamwork, collaboration. It's a path of working towards something, saving for something, possibly traveling with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces comes into your life for some of you that are single. But I think for a lot of you, there seems to be a plan of saving for the future. So that's the Taurus new moon, saving money for the future, opening a new savings account, opening a new trust fund or something like this. And there's going to be opportunities for travel, relocation, change. For a lot of you, it seems to be that ninth house eclipse is a plan to travel, or a plan to take an adventure, or a plan to learn a new way of studying, a new way of bringing new information into your life. But it seems to me, Aries, that this is something you really want. It seems to be a wish fulfilled that could be quite unexpected. There could be, this is kind of the main theme. Because of the eclipse energy, a lot of this is unexpected. I think you have a wish coming true you didn't know you wanted. So for some of you, it's where you get to be very creative. For those of you that are single, it could be love that comes out of the blue. For those of you in a relationship, it could be a sudden, exciting change in your relationship. For the Page of Cups, maybe for some of you, it is to do with children. Maybe for some of you with the Ace of Wands, the World card is to do with traveling, moving to the next phase. But with the Tower card, it's a positive wish fulfillment that's quite unexpected. So it seems like a wish you didn't see coming, but it's really good. It involves the next phase of your life. And perhaps if you've been obsessively trying to control your future, an unexpected welcome change that's quite exciting is good for you, because it takes the choice away from you, but you like it. And I think with this new venture, this Two of Wands, a lot of you are traveling to see people, maybe family, or a lot of you are going into the next phase of education. And a lot of you are going to the next phase in your life arena, which is intriguing as well, because when we have a new moon that's in positive aspect to Pluto in your sector of reputation, it could be that some of you are financially investing in your status. So your reputation, your career. Some of you are putting money towards a course. Some of you are putting your CV for you could be applying for a promotion. Some of you could be applying for, I would recommend that, by the way. Because if you don't get it, it feels like something else comes in that makes sense. A lot of you could be applying for a course, or applying for a new area of study, or applying for a visa or something like this. But there seems to be, Aries, a positive wish coming true that you didn't see coming. Or at least there's an element of surprise in this. I suppose it's that quote about when you're making plans, God laughs, or the universe laughs, or something like this. It's almost as though sometimes you make plans, but there's something better. And also life happens when you're making plans. So if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling stagnant, Aries, one of the things that you could do is make as many plans as possible, even if it's something to learn. You know, you want to learn a language. That's really beneficial to a lot of you with that ninth house eclipse. You want to learn a language. You want to learn about a culture. For some of you, you want to start a podcast talking about theory. For some of you, you want to write a book. Anything like this. Just make plans. Just get engaged and just go forward. Like, just get engaged with this energy. Just go forward and feel excited about it, enthusiastic about it. The Devil card is where you're holding on too much control. So I'll just clarify that before we get into the extended reading, which is linked below. You're holding on too tightly to... I think some of you are annoyed at a friend. Page of Swords. Some of you could be very irritated by somebody's tone. This could be someone you work with that might spur a change in career. Some of you are not liking somebody's tone, their way of speaking, their way of communicating, something like that. I just have to say, I feel like there could be a little bit of a butting of heads in May. It's likely to do with Mercury retrograde in your third house of communication. Misunderstandings will happen. Try not to dwell on them, because they might just appear bigger than they actually are. So let's hop into the extended, Aries. It's linked below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.